Spot Bitcoin exchange-traded funds in the U.S. recorded 479.35 million in inflows on October 28th, marking their fourth straight day of net inflows, while spot Ether ETFs saw a slowdown in net outflows. According to data from SoSo Value, the majority of the inflows were seen from BlackRock's IBT, the largest Bitcoin ETF by assets under management, which saw 315.2 million enter the fund, extending its inflow streak of 10 days. Since its launch, the fund has amassed 24.3 billion in cumulative net inflows. This strong performance from IBIT was complemented by inflows into other Bitcoin ETFs, including ARK21 shares ARKB and Fidelity's FBTC, which saw 59.78 million and 44.12 million respectively. Additionally, smaller but notable contributions were observed from Bywise BITB and the Grayscale Bitcoin Mini Trust, with inflows of 38.67 million and 21.59 million, respectively. None of the Bitcoin ETFs, including Grayscale's flagship GBTC, reported outflows on October 28th. However, GBTC remains marked by a cumulative net outflow of 20.11 billion since inception. With these substantial inflows, the total Bitcoin held by U.S. spot Bitcoin ETF issuers has surged to 976,893 BTC, valued at over 69.3 billion, constituting nearly 5% of Bitcoin's 1.34 trillion market capitalization. The current momentum suggests the cumulative holdings could reach 1 million BTC by this week. At present prices, an additional 1.64 billion in net inflows is required to bridge the 23,107 BTC gap needed to hit this historic milestone. .to reach this target by the week's end. ETFs would need to sustain an average daily inflow of 328 million, but the surge in demand for these investment products has pushed inflows to over 3.5 billion in October, coinciding with a 5-price jump that saw Bitcoin hit a 4-month high of 71,500 before consolidating to 70,980. Investor sentiment appeared buoyed by the potential outcomes of next week's U.S. election, the Federal Reserve's potential interest rate adjustments, and Russia's expected lift of its ban on Bitcoin mining in November. Meanwhile, spot Ether ETFs in the U.S. saw a deceleration in outflows on October 28th, with only 1.14 million exiting the funds compared to 19.16 million the previous day. Grayscale's EDHE recorded the bulk of the outflows, with 8.44 million withdrawn. However, this was partially offset by inflows into Fidelity's FETH and BlackRock's EDHA, which saw inflows of 5.02 million and 2.28 million, respectively. The remaining spot Ether ETFs reported no net flows on the day. This modest decrease in Ether ETF outflows aligns with a broader market upswing, with Ethereum rising 3.6 to 2,611.